In order to add or modify content in your blog, you have to log in. You might already be logged in if you just completed the registration process, or you might have left off right at this login screen like we've got here. I'm going to show you in this video how to log in from the login screen and also how to log in from the WordPress.com homepage. If you're at the login screen, it's pretty straightforward what you need to do here. You need to type in your username and password, so let's do that. So I'm Springfield K6, and my password, if you recall, was test123, very creative. Now there's a Remember Me checkbox here. If you turn on this checkbox, WordPress.com will use cookies and basically keep you logged into your account. So anytime you go to WordPress.com from this computer using this browser, you will automatically be logged in. I'm going to do that because it's going to make it a little bit easier for me later on. I'm going to click Login here. Firefox brings up a confirmation dialog that offers a couple of different options. If you want Firefox to remember this password, you can click the Remember button and it will remember your password. So if you ever are logged out, it will remember your password automatically for you, so it's easier for you to put it in. If you pick Not Now, it won't remember your password. If you pick Never for the site, it will never do that. This is basically a Firefox thing, but other browsers have the same kind of feature. I do want to point out here that if you are using somebody else's computer or if you're using a shared computer, you should definitely not turn on this Remember Me checkbox, and you should also not click Remember here. In this particular case, this is the computer I'm using. I'm the only one using it, so I'm going to just click Remember. Now what it's doing is it's logged me into my account and it's showing me my dashboard. I'm going to talk about the dashboard in a lot of detail in other videos. For now, I want to show you how you can log out of your account if you do want to log out. And it's pretty straightforward. You can see right here there's a log out button. So let's log out. And that's going to take us back to the login page. Suppose you go to the WordPress.com account from your computer or another one and you're not logged in. I'm just going to go to WordPress.com. I have a bookmark for it. This is the WordPress.com homepage, and we saw this in an earlier video. There's this area here where you can log into your account. So if you go to WordPress.com, you're not going to see that login screen. Instead, you're going to see this if you're not logged in. So I'm going to just type in the username here. And password again. And again, you've got the Remember Me checkbox if you want to turn that on. Just in this case, I'm going to turn it on again, and you can log in. And again, Firefox is going to ask you again because you're logging in from a different page. Now notice the difference here. When we logged in from the login page, it brought us into the dashboard. When you log in from the WordPress.com homepage, it brings you into the WordPress.com homepage, but it adds this little toolbar to the top of the screen, and this is your toolbar for accessing your account. If you are on this screen or if you're on another WordPress.com blog, this toolbar will always appear. If you wanted to log out, you could go to My Account and pick Log Out, and that will log you out. I'm going to log back in. Remember, I told it to remember me, so it's got all the information in here. I'm going to click Log In, and I'm logged back in. So as you can see, logging in and out is pretty straightforward. If you tell WordPress.com to remember you, every time you go to the WordPress.com homepage, it'll automatically log you in. And you can also use a feature of your web browser to remember your username and password if you like.